Earlier this year on our program, we had a good visit with former University of Kentucky basketball player Mike Pratt. Mike played in the late 1960s under the Baron, the legendary head coach Adolph Rupp. His teammate was Dan Issel, the All-American. And then after college, Mike went on to play in the old ABA, the American Basketball Association, with a lot of those colorful characters, Julius Erving and David Thompson, George the Iceman Gervin, Artis Gilmore, and many more. So during our visit, we took the opportunity to walk down memory lane with Mike about the heyday of Kentucky basketball in the late 1960s, early 1970s, and then some of those colorful characters and good stories out of the American Basketball Association, the ABA. And you were the second leading scorer on those Kentucky teams. You were there 68 through 70 with Dan Issel, and I guess won the national championship in 1970. Mike, give me some memories of those dominant Kentucky teams under the legendary Coach Adolph Rupp.
Well, you know, we started as a freshman class, Dan Issel, Mike Casey, and myself, and we had 8, 10 other guys. But Casey and Issel and I all ended up in the 1,000-point club. And, you know, Coach Rupp liked to run and shoot, and you had to be able to pass the ball if you played for him. And, you know, we won a lot of games. If you look back with 3 straight SEC championships and in the regular season national championship in 1970, we really had a lot of fun, won a lot of games. Larry Steele played with us, so we had 3 guys who played in the pros off that team, and you know, life was good. Life was good, Ken, and we missed a couple breaks. Casey broke his leg our senior year, couldn't finish with us, and that really hurt us. But you know, it was a lot of fun playing for Coach Rupp. Whenever you get a chance to play for a legend, and it's not many people. I've talked to guys who played at UCLA and Carolina with Dean Smith and John Wooden. I mean, it's something you'll never forget. And, for example, one time we were playing Alabama my senior year, and Bear Bryant came to pick up Coach Rupp, take him to his house to eat. So Coach Rupp asked Bear to come out to the center circle. And he had his little cap on, you know, and Coach Rupp asked him to say, he said, Paul, would you say a few words? And I couldn't even tell you then nor now what he said, but I was in total awe. I was standing in the middle of the court at Alabama on a Sunday night after practice, and I got Adolph Rupp and I got Paul Bear Bryant. And, you know, for a 21-year-old kid back in that day, that was a thrill, man. That was a thrill. And so, you know, it wasn't all about winning games and this and that. It was a wonderful, special time of our lives to play at Kentucky.
Man, that's a great story. After college, you went on and played in the old ABA. I have great memories of the ABA, the red, white, and blue basketball, and all of those colorful characters. You played on the Kentucky Colonels with your teammate Dan Issel and Artis Gilmore, and of course in the ABA you had the Dr. Julius Erving, David Thompson, George the Iceman Gervin, and all those guys. What are some of your memories of those wild and crazy ABA days, Mike?
I'm going to tell you what, that was a talented league. When they merged the leagues later on, and I was gone then in '77, it's just phenomenal, the talent, the shooters, the athletes. Not a lot of big guys, but, man, I'll tell you, the speed and quickness of the guards were phenomenal. And back then, Ken, and the guy we played with, that I've got to mention, Louis Dampier. And you talk about a guy that would have eaten up that tray line and spit it out with points. This guy, you check his three-point shooting in the ABA, and that's the only thing we had to go by because we didn't have the three-point shooting. And Louis would have set some records with that shot of his. But he played with us, and Darrell Carrier from Western Kentucky, and of course big Mel Daniels and McGinnis and Roger Brown, and I mean I can go on and on, but you know what I remember the most about it? Everybody was pretty daggone hungry. You didn't make a lot of money, relatively speaking to what they make today. I mean, I made $25,000. That doesn't sound like a lot of money. It was pretty good then. It beat working, you know, at the drugstore. But I mean, compared to now, and Issel was making, I think his first contract was $65, and Artis came in he was the first $100,000 player on our team, but everybody wanted to play. Everybody had fun. There was a lot of camaraderie, and later on when I coached in the NBA, I saw the big differences. You know, we used to sit around and play cards in the locker room after practice, and have a couple adult beverages in the locker room after the game. And these guys now, they were gone. think that it was a great time. You didn't get rich, but boy, you had a lot of fun, and you got a lot of great memories. And if you couldn't run and shoot the ball in the ABA, you were out of luck, because there was a ton of those guys. I've been very fortunate. I've seen a lot of basketball, and I've seen some guys that people probably don't know who I'm talking about, but I have seen them. Larry Miller from North Carolina put on a tremendous show one time against us, and one time in the ABA, Miller got 65 points. So, I've been fortunate. I've lived a charmed life, probably better than I should have, but it's been fun.